Hello, Enid, and welcome to City Update on this glorious Monday morning. And my name is Larissa, and with me today is Scott Morris.
Good afternoon, Enid. It's a beautiful day out there. I think we've got a good forecast the rest of the week. Hot and sunny, triple digits. Hydrate.
Hydration is very important. Yes, for sure. Speaking of hydrating, we're just going to jump right into things. How about that?
How about we just do a cannonball into it?
Oh, we could totally do that. Do dogs do cannonballs?
They could.
They could. So, as you know, our season of the Champlain Pool being open is drawing to a near, and how you can know that is by the doggy dip. So the doggy dip happens after, the pool closes.
That's right. This is our last week with the Champlain Pool open.
Yep.
And then it looks like August the 5th will be the doggy dip.
Yep. And that's at the Champlain Pool, and that's from 2 to 4. And then we have the Champlain Pool closing on Saturday 29th. And so that's fun. So make sure you get out there and cannonball your way in.
That's right. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Yeah, for sure. And then we have a really fun thing. So this happened, I think, in the summer, like the beginning of the summer or something. And so they're doing another one. It's called the Back to School Skate Jam. It's over at the skate park. And so that's going to be a lot of fun. There's always a huge turnout for that. And if you need more information on that, then you can go to our website and you can find that. That is going to be August 19th, and that's from 6 to 9. There are going to be tons of raffles and music and all kinds of competitions.
Fun will be had, guaranteed.
For sure. I think you can bring more than just a skateboard, though. You can bring scooters and maybe rollerblades or...
Oh, yeah.
I won't be doing that. But you can. And so if that's something you want to do, then feel free to go to our website, get all that information, and...
this isn't one of our slides that we have, but school will be starting up again here in a few weeks, so start thinking ahead about school zones and the route that you take to work and back from work, and just know that coming soon there will be school zones. We need to watch out for safety. There's going to be more kids getting dropped off and walking to and from school.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
And then we also have, so the parks always has fun events going on. And so Movie On Park is one that everyone looks forward to. That's on Saturday, August 26th. That's at 8:30. And that is down there where they do the one tree lighting.
That's right. Kind of our new public space right there, right just to the north of Owen K. Garriott, in between Grand and Independence on Park.
It's really universal. It's going to
be great.
Now, the movie they're going to be showing has yet to be disclosed. So when that information is available, we will let you know for sure. And then we also have, the library has some pretty cool stuff going on all month. But one thing that we definitely want to highlight for this month is that they have a history room. Not just that they have a history room this month, but they have it all year long, but they highlight different people to showcase information about. And this month happens to be our very own Owen K. Garriott.
That's right. I had the honor of meeting Owen K. Garriott's son just a few years ago during the Enid Walk of Fame ceremony. And he also went up into space. And it was one of the only father-son combos that have both been into space. So that's a very interesting fact from Enid, Oklahoma. And yeah, Garriott is one of our local Enid, Oklahoma astronauts and was inducted into the Enid Hall of Fame just a couple of years ago. And that Marquis James room is really something special at the Enid Public Library. It is a place where they have one-of-a-kind local books, and it's a unique place to go look at good history. You're unable to check those books out because there's just not many copies of them around. In some instances, there's only just a few copies, and so you're welcome to do your research there in the room. and read those books, but they are not able to be checked out and taken home. It's a fantastic resource that we have.
Well, and as a incentive to this month for O&K Garriott, then they also are doing a fun reward of sorts, where if you participate in visiting the history room for the Marquis James room for O&K Garriott, and you find 3 interesting facts, that then you take those facts to a librarian, and then you get rewarded with a discounted entry into Leonardo's, because Owen K. Garriott and his wife started Leonardo's.
That's an interesting fact.
Well, there's
really
2
neat.
facts
That's
right
great.
there.
We only need one more.
I can't say any more. I've already given too much
great.
away. So definitely, and if you have any questions, then go to the library and they'll be more than happy to help you. So, and then we have a really fun show that the Mayor Mason himself has started doing, and I just think that it's wonderful. It's called Ask Mason, and this is where residents can email in, and he will select 2 questions out of the submissions that he gets, and he will address those, and so that is fun.
We really do desire to be transparent with our citizens and let people know what we're doing, what's going on in Enid, and so that's one of the reasons that we obey the Open Records Act. We post all of our meeting agendas. We televise them. We put them out on social media for people to see, and we want to be transparent in our dealings, and we want to engage in our citizens, and we want to get good ideas and learn from you and hear what you're concerned about. So this is just another way that we're doing that, and it's a great idea by the mayor.
It really is. So if you have questions that you're curious about, then email him at askmason@enid.org and tune in, and that will be live, or that will be shown on our Facebook page, and so that's fun. Now I can't think of anything else more exciting than infrastructure.
Let's talk about infrastructure. I love progress. I love seeing orange cones and workers out there building up Enid. That's one of the most important things that we do in city government behind public safety, is improve on our infrastructure on water and streets, different things like that. So I'm sure we've got several projects that we've been working on. We're wrapping up a project on East Birch in between 16th and 23rd. Where we have been working on a project on Elm Street in front of Emerson.
That is so
nice. And we're just
nice.
2 blocks away from finishing that. It's completely finished all the way in front of the school. We've just got a couple of blocks left to finish that one up on. We've been doing a lot of infrastructure at Enid Soccer Complex. We're wrapping that project up in the next month. And there's just a lot of really, truly excellent things that are going on right now. I'm sure we've had some press releases out lately for some current projects that might impact your area. So are we ready to go over some of those now?
Sure, why not? Okay, so the first one we're going to talk about, I told you about this last week, I believe, but we're going to continue telling you about it and the progress that's being made on that. So there's concrete repairs that are on North 5th Street, and so, be aware of that.
I just drove by this one last week. This is in front of the Enid Skate Park we just talked about, right here on 5th Street. And they're redoing that entire street. They're putting in some new sidewalks. It's going to look fantastic. They were busy working on it when I drove by and looked at it last. So it's coming up.
Yeah. So be aware of that. And then we also have a road closure for West Elm, and that's also for concrete repairs. And so that is projected, that started on the 19th of July, and that is projected to end approximately on August 28th.
And these are those last 2 blocks right over by Emerson that I was just talking about, in between Van Buren and Emerson. 2 more blocks.
I can just tell you that
blocks.
the parents that drop their children off over at Emerson are really excited about this, because I'm one of those parents, and I'm just really excited about.
We added a drop-off lane in as part of the scope, So
Oh.
there's a new drop-off lane in front of Emerson.
Nice. I'll have to check that out for sure. And then there are concrete repairs on South La Mesa Drive. That's actually an intersection closure, and so be aware of that. That's at La Mesa and Durango Road. So that's for concrete repairs, and that will be closed to traffic, so you will have to detour around that intersection closure.
Bear with us, guys. There are a lot of repairs in La Mesa West that we've been doing. That neighborhood, interesting fact, I have personally driven a trash truck into that neighborhood. There are more cul-de-sacs in La Mesa West than just about any neighborhood in Enid, and we have spent a lot of time and money redoing some of those cul-de-sacs with brand new concrete. A lot of them have been really worn out. They were really old, and our big heavy equipment has done a number on that thin layer of asphalt that have been in those cul-de-sacs. And so we fixed a lot of the cul-de-sacs, and now we're repairing some of the intersections where a lot of turning and dragging happens. And so we are trying to take care of you. So thanks for hanging on and endure those orange cones while things improve.
Good job.
Good.
And then we are going to talk about the job opportunities. But before we do that, I need to let you know, I didn't get it in the show, but that's okay because I'm going to tell you about it. So with school starting back up, the technical services are going to be testing the school zone beacons. And so be aware of that. When you're in a school zone and the lights are flashing, you still have to obey that. You still have to abide by the speed limit when the school zone beacons are flashing. So they have to test them. They have to make sure that they are working right. So that way.
I heard a test just an hour and 37 minutes ago over the storm sirens. So usually the first Monday at noon, Mike Onnensberg tests our emergency sirens, and so he had a little test today at noon. Speaking of tests.
Yeah.
So yes, we do have a lot of jobs right now. I know our human resources department is processing like 13 job requests, and I think we have 9 more that are open and available. So wow, we have jobs here and there, and come in and apply for one. Some of them are really high paying good jobs, and we have amazing benefits, and it's just a great place to work. So if you know someone who's looking, please point them our way, and let's make some new additions to the team and serve our people well.
And what you'll notice is that some of the positions have a red date out to the side of it. That just simply means that that position that application for that position is closing this week. So if there is a position on the list that you are particularly interested in, or somebody would be really good for that, go check out the description and get that in there before it closes. That's
right. If you act now, you can apply at enid.org/careers.
And get a great place to work at. And then we also have some of our meetings coming up.
That's right. We have no meetings this week, but next Tuesday we'll have our first meeting in August. Study session at 5 and full-on meeting at 6:30. That happens at the council chambers at 401 West Garriott in the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. complex. Wow, that was a mouthful. I had a hard time saying that. Okay, and then we have an MAPC meeting scheduled later on in August. So there's a lot of good things happening, developments happening, and in a time where interest rates are high, it's amazing to look around Enid and see all of the construction projects that are underway. So we are truly a city on the move, and I'm excited about the things that are going to happen in Enid, Oklahoma.
Me too. So we're going to move into our apps. So we talk about it all the time because we are super passionate. I know for me, I frequent their Facebook and the app all the time just to make sure that I am up to date on what weather, if we're getting rain, if it's going to be hot, what to expect and stuff like that. So you can do that too. And so that is for everybody in the Garfield County, or it's for anybody anywhere, but specifically targeted for Garfield County. And then we also have See Click Fix, and this is actually We forgot all about that. But that's okay. See-Click Fix is the way to go. So if you see something out there, then report it with See-Click Fix, or you can call into my office, and I'll be more than happy to help you, get you directed to See-Click Fix and how to do that. My number is 616-7258, and yeah.
What I love about See-Click Fix is not only can you actively go out and request things that you see, request things that you want to see repaired in Enid, but it also is just a way that you can, become aware of things. So they're constantly sending you updates of a street closure or a water main that's out. Just because you're connected to the app, you get information without having to actively go out and ask for things. And so it's a great tool. Works both ways.
We send all kinds of notifications out for events, park events, library events, the school beacons, school zone beacon testing. I mean, any notification that we send through that too. So
that's great.
Yeah.
We're trying to keep you informed, and these are the other ways you can be connected with us. All of our social media channels, including Facebook, Twitter, Fire TV, Roku, Google, YouTube, all of those like that. So thanks for joining us today, and we look forward to meeting with you next week.
Bye.